What did you do for Elvis?
Right, I did several things for Elvis. The first time I travelled to Germany with another teacher, and we took part in a conference about how to organise the work. And then when we came back, we started working on a project. The project was to do with school rules. And then once they'd done the sort of background work to find out what they were, the next thing was to put them onto the Elvis platform on the computer. It was very, very interesting, and I think the kids enjoyed it. I certainly found it very enjoyable. And then later, I went with a group of 3 or 4 students and another teacher, not an English teacher. We went to England, and we visited Broughton School, and we took part in other activities there, presenting something to do with solar panels, and there they showed us a solar panel, and they explained how to set it up and how to use it.
What did you do for Elvis?
Last year we did a project about UK elections. Then in September we did an exchange with a Dutch school, and I hosted a Dutch girl for a week. We working together, and now we're working to create a dream school. In May I will go in Holland to be hosted.
Last year we did a research about global warming, seeing some videos and reading some documents about pollution, global warming and renewable energies. In September I hosted other students for a week, and now in May I will go to be hosted for the same time.
How do you rate or how do you feel the work you did for Elvis as opposed to normal classwork?
This project is a good thing for us because we don't grow up just as students but also as people. So I prefer this project to life in class, because in class sometimes we study something and we can understand what we are studying, while this project allows us to understand directly what we are talking about.
I think this project is very useful for tourism. It helps us to improve our language, our English, and also it encourages us to cooperate with people from all over Europe. And I think this last aspect is the most important one. In fact, we lived in a globalized world, so we must learn to deal with other people who have different way of life and lifestyle.
And how would you rate the work you did for Elvis as opposed to normal classwork?
Well, I think anything out of the normal routine is always positive for children or young people. It was very good for them because they started communicating in a different way. It was very good for me because I had to learn to use the platform. Certainly going to Germany was also very interesting for me to see a German school. I'd not been in a German school before, and I think for the pupils seeing an English school was also very, very interesting for them. As a result of the work, probably the work itself wasn't particularly difficult, and the level of English that they used wasn't particularly high, but I think it's more valid from the motivational point of view than actually the results.